she's more willing to bend. Older
She's
women
more willing to deal with y'all shit when she's younger.
See,
when
but
the
again,
more mature, the more settled she gets in.
It's always the older women.
Receive something like that. And I don't want to disrespect them, but I'm just saying, what man in his right mind signs up for a woman that has 6 kids, 6 different baby daddies? That means clearly something is wrong with her. Because it is not normal. If you got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old by 6 different men, something is 6 different ways of wrong with her. That is not normal. And we can't. And if a man has a bunch of different baby mothers, he has a problem too. It's something wrong with him. That is not normal. You're right.
Well, yeah, that's not normal. That guy's pretty much trifling. You know, guys like Future. But here's the thing. We can easily stop that shit if the women would just put their foot down and say, hey, look, I'm not having a kid until you marry me. That's it. The women just need to put their damn foot down, because you have to hold the women accountable too in this shit, because you have women who will go along with this shit knowing this dude has different kids by different women out there. And they be knowing this stuff. It's not like they didn't know. They know this stuff. So to stop all these single parent homes, to stop all these unplanned marriages, the women need to put their foot down and say, hey, look, I'm not having a kid. We're not moving forward until you marry me. Point blank, simple.
Rather not marry somebody, right? But you'll rather give life to somebody? What kind of sickness is this? You give a baby to somebody, but you don't want to be married to somebody.
Dr. Umar.
After the first kid or the second kid, you should be like, yo, I am no longer having children until somebody put a ring on my finger. Right. Because every time a woman has children, to the dating world, she loses value. Yep. Men are not seeing her as more valuable. I'm just being honest.
And that's just the way it is. And I know women don't like this, but when you go out there and you have a kid by a guy that you didn't marry, the key element is having a damn good ass reason for why you and that guy's not together. That matters to men. I know y'all don't like that shit, but that's just the way it is.
But if you say it, people get offended. Oh, you're attacking me because I got 4 baby daddies. No, I'm telling you the truth about you and your 4 baby daddies. I'm not attacking you.
It's always you're attacking them when you're telling them the truth. You know, so you can't tell them the truth without being crucified. You know what I'm saying? Now they can sit up there and tell you that you're fat, you're broke, and you're dusty, and you're a beta male all day long. You know, they can sit up there and wag their fingers at you and criticize you all day long. But the very moment you push back and you tell them the truth, you know, these women, you're berating women, you're hurting women's feelings. No, this is shit that they need to hear. And if more people did that, we can stop all this shit.
The truth is the truth. At our big ages, we should be able to be comfortable with truth. Just what it is. And if it hurts, it's maybe
6 baby daddies is crazy. I'm not
2 baby daddies is a lot.
That's crazy. 6 baby daddies is wild. 6 kids, 6 baby daddies is like, oh.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
That's crazy. But again, that is a lot.
Catch that. Catch that. Tell her. Catch that. No, listen. Tell her in his own world. Yeah, but like I said, we got to learn, and stop generalizing when people get mad because if you say a statement. Men and women, we just don't think the same. And the acknowledgement of that helps people heal. I have to be comfortable knowing that if I'm not in the highest earning version of myself, I can't get the highest level of woman I want.
Right.
So if a woman isn't aesthetically pleasing, she's having children, and she's not that smart, a lot of men are going to see her as valuable.
Facts. Because what it indicates to men is that you're not very smart and you're not going to make smart decisions when it comes to my children. Pure and simple.
I'm just going to call it what it is. When you go to a job, your resume has to speak for itself. Your resume don't speak for itself because you make money and you have a big mouth. Men are not attracted to that. And then if a man doesn't like a woman that's argumentative, you know what they're going to say? He's soft, he's weak. No. We're just not attracted to masculine women.
Or the favorite one. You just can't handle a strong woman. And you know, that is such a bullshit, because here's the thing. why do I have to handle you? And why would I want a woman that I have to handle? Think about that.
Yeah.
I don't think any men should have to settle for that either.
No.
That's not healthy.
But when they make it seem like we controlling fences, a woman like.
Now, mind you guys, this is the younger woman right here, and this is the older woman. Now, pay attention to the behavior of these two women.
Man with money, right? Would you agree?
Yes.
So a man likes women that are younger.
Yes.
And it's not because of control. It's because of her youthfulness is more flexible. It's more bendable. More older women.
Look at her face, y'all. Look at her face, y'all. She about to get triggered. She's triggered, y'all. Look at her. This is the older woman.
They get so set in their ways.
What do you mean her youthfulness is more blendable in terms of carrying kids?
No,
or what do you mean?
That's one. And the second thing is she's more willing to bend. Older women.
She's more willing to deal with y'all shit when she's younger.
When
the more mature, the
see?
more settled she gets into her ways, the more success.
Oh Lord, here go. Only with older women, guys. Only with older women. Here comes that auntie-ism. You know what I'm saying? You see, younger women are more pliable and they have less experience. You see, older women like this, they've already seen and done it all. They have these relationship battle scars. You know what I'm saying? They're battle tested. They've seen and done it all. They've been through a lot of trauma. They've been through a lot of toxic relationships. So you really can't mold these women because they're too stuck in their ways.
That's who she is.
Everything is.
She's not
when
willing
y'all
to
give y'all
settle for
preference,
y'all.
y'all gotta stop doing that. When y'all have y'all preference, it's y'all preference.
Right.
But when a man has his preference, it's not respected.
Right.
And that's diabolical in itself.
Right. When y'all have perfectly said. When they have their preference, we just got to accept that. When we have our preference, it's not respected. It's taken as a joke and it's not taken seriously. When we say we want a woman who's fit and in shape and pleasant to be around, that's not taken seriously. It knows that people don't respect that. It's just brushed aside. But you see, society tells men and women two different things. Society tells women that knows that they need to go out there and get an education, just go out there and do it big. And society tells men to accept women for how they are. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're fat, all women are still beautiful. That's ridiculous.
Countering what you're saying.
No,
I don't think I'm saying anything different. It's just you just said a woman is more valuable when she's younger.
To a man.
So I said, what's wrong with an older? Why don't you have value when you're
Who's
older?
more valuable to a woman, a broke man or rich man?
I don't like that. Just broke
not
men,
to you,
rich men.
not to you.
That's a different term.
Notice how she doesn't want to answer that question, y'all. She knows the answer to that question. But see, she doesn't want to answer it because it's going to validate his point. Just be honest and answer the question. It is what it is.
No, just answer the question.
Rich men, young women, old women, that's different.
Who's more valuable? Not to you, to women.
That's a very obvious answer.
No, I just want to prove my point.
Is going to naturally say he's more valuable.
No, ain't no rich man going to say that. The woman's going to say that.
A woman is going to say a rich man is more valuable.
Who's more valuable to a woman? Shorter men or taller men?
I don't know. It depends on the mean.
Come on, Shay. Like, Shay, this is what I can't have this conversation.
It's like she just being ridiculous. Once again, guys, she knows the answer to that question, but she doesn't really want to answer the question because it validates his point. And she knows that most women prefer taller men. She knows that. A short man has to do a hell of a lot of making up, you know what I'm saying, in order for a woman to choose him.
I can't have this conversation with you.
But what do you mean? Some women may like short men.
Most women like taller men. Like, come on. Now going further, who is more valuable to women? A man that has a career or a man that has a job?
A career.
So when a man said he like younger women, what is the difference? It's preference.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Yeah.
But you see, when you're a man, you're not supposed to have a preference. Especially black men in particular. We're not supposed to have a preference. We're just supposed to sit there and take all kind of low-level treatment and subpar treatment and just be happy with it. That's what pretty much society tells us as black men. We just supposed to sit up there and shut the fuck up and just accept women for how they are. You know what I'm saying? Once again, society tells women they're beautiful no matter what. Even if they're motherfucking 400 pounds, that woman is still beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all this old bullshit. Nah, damn that. There are three key things that gets women through the door. her beauty, she's fitting in shape, and she's pleasant to be around. Those are the 3 key things that will get you in the door. Now, I'm not saying that they'll keep you, but they damn sure get you in the door. Everything else comes later.
I don't
rare.
think. I don't. Yeah,
But
I don't
this is
know.
Like it's rare to kind of find a man that's the same.
Come
You
on.
know what I mean? Like it's. Wait, what?
No, but the reason why they say that is usually older women who are not accepting the fact that when they were in their prime, they had their highest term and tenure to get the best value man they could have. But again, a lot of them waste their time because they told by older women, girl, don't settle for this. That man was a good man. You just was delusional and thinking that something is out there waiting for you because you don't watch so many Cinderella stories. And she lost her glass slipper and he...
Guys, let me tell you something. What a lot of these women won't tell you is a lot of these women let other women trick them out their relationships. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women have been with, most of these women, damn near all of them, they've been with good men before. But you see, they took those men for granted. They played games with those men and they left those men for dead because they thought something was better. And then when they found that shit wasn't better and they wanted to circle back to the good man that they left, he's already taken. So now they're out here alone. And a lot of that shit is influenced by other women. You know, so they've let other women trick them out their relationships. They're not going to tell you this.
I just don't agree that just women are not valuable just because they're older. I don't agree with that. I don't believe that just because a 25-year-old woman versus a 35-year-old woman, she loses her value at 35 because she's 35. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you don't have to agree with that all you want to. It is what it is. You look, lady. And look, guys, this is no disrespect to her. You know what I'm saying? This is no disrespect to her. You don't have to agree with that all you want, but it is what it is. If you don't think that if you don't think that that's right and you don't really believe it, I challenge you to do that. Take your old ass out there to the market and test that shit out then. If you don't really believe it.
Yeah,
I don't agree with
your
that.
value to men, Shay.
I understand that. I'm just saying to you, I just don't agree with that.
Because
it's not
again,
about
you
thinking
speaking
like
from
a
a
man.
woman's lens, but not thinking
I
as
just
a
think
man.
that's a little messed up to say.
Then a man that's broke should
she
feel the
not
same
valuable
way.
at 35.
A man broke man should feel the same way you feel right now.
Right.
He should feel the same way you feel.
But
Right. A short man should feel the same way you feel then. A short man should feel the same way you feel. And a broke man, like he just said. Because you know what I'm saying? She just said that I don't feel like a woman should be judged by her age. Men who are short, men who are like 5'5", they shouldn't feel like you should judge them because they're 5'5", because they can't do anything about that.
that's a whole different thing because
It's
you
the
have
same
women
thing.
as some people get wiser with age. They gain more value with
To
age.
you.
They become more successful with age.
Shay.
So to say broke versus rich versus age, I just
Lady, check this out. You just named some shit that doesn't really matter to men. You know, like these women, they think just because they gotten wiser and they've earned some success in their later age, that's supposed to mean something to men, and it doesn't. I don't know how many times we got to tell y'all that shit. That shit does not mean anything to men. Period. You can tell a rich man some shit like that. And, oh yeah, real good, cool, that's good. I'm finna date this chick at McDonald's. That means nothing to men, period. It never has.
don't think that
Shay,
makes
I'm gonna
sense.
say
That's
this
just my
again.
opinion,
A
guys.
man's
That's my
preference,
opinion.
Cool.
it doesn't make him anything other than what he is because of his preference. A woman has her preference, and we respect that's her preference. Men build themselves up financially because of the fact that you guys tend to what? Value men that are financially more secure. A short man will get this for being a short king, right? When he has no control over his height.
Someone
But hold
just
on,
said-
let me finish. Hold on. A short king will get disrespected for being a short king, right, Tyler? But a fat woman that's not a problem. That's body shaming.
Right.
But
Facts. 100% true. These women will bypass a short man, right? And they'll criticize. They'll literally criticize a man or disqualify a man for being short. He has nothing. I mean, he can't really help his height. He can't really do anything to change that. But society will tell you or try to shame you because you don't want a woman that's overweight. This is that all women are beautiful nonsense that they try to preach to you.
someone just
body
said, and I
shaming.
love
She's
that
heavy.
broke is a choice, though. Like it's different.
fat
Like
is a choice,
age
too.
is something that you can't.
So is being fat. You chose to be your weight. Let that shit be clear. People who are overweight, you chose to be your weight.
People are gonna
Shay,
get older.
I hate to say this. I'm gonna be honest.
They're gonna get older.
The women that usually get mad at that truth is because they become an older woman.
Facts.
Yeah. And then sometimes it depends. There's certain
You
situations
threw a
that.
jab at me?
No, I'm just being honest. Again, it's always the women. The women that don't want to want to accept it is because they're women. If I put a room full of 100 men, Shay, and
she's cooked, y'all. She's cooked. These older women are cooked. These older women are cooked. You know, only older women act like this. It's always the older women that's problematic. You see, these women, they're so stuck in their ways, they're not going to change, and they have a hell of a lot of trauma built up inside of them that they haven't really got over yet. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This your boy M-A-Z, Mazzo Speaks. Like and subscribe, man. I love you. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video. I'm out.